Have you ever pressed your thermostat, expecting warm air, and nothing happens? Or maybe your heat pump tries to start, but instead it sounds like it's about to have a nervous breakdown. Well, my friend, you just might have a bad capacitor, one of the most common reasons your heat pump stops working. Alright, let's break this down. Your capacitor is like a battery on steroids. It stores electricity and delivers a massive jolt to get your compressor and fan motors running. Without this little guy, your heat pump is DOA. No power surge, no heat, no cold air, just sadness. So, how do you know if your capacitor is fried? Here are the biggest signs. If your heat pump hums but never starts, your capacitor might be toast. If your system randomly shuts off after running for a while, your capacitor is probably waving the white flag. Take a look at your capacitor. If it's swollen, leaking, or looking like a bad science experiment, it's time for a replacement. Alright, so now you suspect that your capacitor is bad. Let's test it. The above video is a reference to a video I did previously on exactly how to test your capacitor. So I recommend that you go back and watch that full video to get a better understanding of what we're talking about. Always, I mean always, shut off the power first. Trust me, you don't want to be the guy who gets thrown across the yard by 240 volts. Even with the power off, capacitors store energy, so let's safely discharge it before touching anything. If you don't have a meter that reads microfarads, you can buy one at any of the big box stores. Even Harbor Freight has a cheap one. The main thing is to make sure that your meter has the capacity to read the amount of microfarads that's shown on your capacitor. If the readings are way off from what your capacitor has listed, it means you have a bad capacitor. Boom! New capacitor and your heat pump is back in business. And there you have it. Capacitors may be small, but they're the MVP of your heat pump. If this video helped, hit like or subscribe for more HVAC tips. Next time, we'll be talking about another component in the heat pump series, so please stay tuned so you don't miss a thing.